Hey docs, it's Brett McHugh here from ClinicGrower, and thank you for deciding to take a few minutes and join us for this quick video training and case study video today. Really excited to share the case studies with you and including some client results. And you're also going to get some powerful, actionable strategies that you can use to get more leads, more appointments, and more importantly, more profits. So if you want to know how to attract more patients now and increase profits, and you're going to love what we're going to have to share over the next few minutes. So what we're going to cover today, we're going to cover exactly how to generate consistent new patient opportunities within days, how to filter the highest quality patient leads and get them to actually apply for a consultation, how to get these prospects to schedule and show for their appointments, and also how to systematically grow profitability within your practice. And as an added bonus, if you guys stick around until the end, what we're also going to give you is a blueprint for how to add an additional 15 to 75 appointments by next week. So how cool is that? And if it's okay with you, we're also going to over-deliver because we're going to explain exactly how we can guarantee results. After all, that's what it's all about. So ask yourself, what do results look like for your practice? Is it more leads, more patients for appointments, more people showing up for appointments, or is it more profits? Okay, so before we get into all that, you might be wondering, who are we and why should you listen to anything that we have to say? Again, my name is Brett McHugh, and I founded ClinicGrower with my wife and partner Sarah to help practices just like yours to grow profitably and ethically. And we're not a big box shop that provides cookie cutter templates for all of our clients. In fact, we work closely with our small team and a number of select practices to help them achieve extraordinary results. Together, my wife and I have over 25 years combined experience in generating results for local businesses. And by specializing in medical practices, we created our program to help attract patients every day and attract more patients now. So now, as I mentioned, we've generated a lot of results for hundreds of businesses and practices, and we've worked with some of the biggest names in medicine like Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Johns Hopkins. But to be honest, our focus is in helping practices just like yours. And here's some of the practices that we've worked with. So we like to focus on getting quick wins for all of our clients. And so here's a snapshot of some results that we've got for just one of our doctors. And what you can see here is an automated lead sheet that we set up for them, and all of their leads are tracked on this. They actually specialize in high ticket procedures like tummy tucks and mommy makeovers. And just within the first month, they got 48 leads just for these high ticket procedures that we mentioned. And they're tracking to do big revenue from this. Take a look at some more results here. We've got Dr. Reddy, 40 new patient appointments within 10 days. They're booked out for weeks ahead, and she expanded her practice within 6 months of working with us. Ryan, you gotta be careful what you wish for because Ryan received a flood of new patient leads, over 90 within month one. And we worked out that he actually generated an additional $15,377 in profit within the first 30 days. And guys, this is a big result for a relatively small practice. So before we get started, and before we started generating results for our clients, we had to understand the problems that they were having. And I'm not saying that you have all of these problems, but you might share a few of them. And number one is that a lot of our clients recognize that the old methods didn't work and the old methods don't work. Some of our clients have done television, radio, newspaper, even yellow pages and other methods that just don't work the same anymore. People aren't watching shows on TV. They're either on Netflix or YouTube. And instead of radio, they're listening to podcasts or streaming music from their phone. Newspaper has moved online. And guys, I don't think any of you are actually still doing the yellow pages, but if you are, let us know as soon as possible. We can save you a lot of money and make you a lot of money as well by transferring that money into something that actually works. And number two, spending money but not generating consistent results or generating inconsistent low quality leads. Nothing can be more frustrating than actually doing the work, paying the money and generating either inconsistent leads or leads that are low quality and don't provide ROI. And we're going to explain ways in which we can do the exact opposite of that in just a few minutes. Now, some of you may be experiencing this as well. Number three, where leads are not converting to consults and revenue. And sometimes it can seem that you're paying to get them in here, you're getting the leads in, but you just you can't seem to convert them, or they lose out, you lose the fizzle, they seem to fizzle out. And so that can feel like you're literally throwing money down the drain. And so we've got ways in which we can prevent that, and we're going to share some really exciting strategies in just a couple of minutes. Number four, your schedules are not too full and there's too many people that are just not showing up for their appointments. This is a big problem with some practices, and if it's not with your practice, then well done. And if it is, don't worry because there's a solution and we're going to get to it in just a minute. And number five, and this is a big one for most companies, they don't know exactly what to do to consistently generate more profits. And increasing profits is at the core of this presentation, the basis of what we're going to do here at ClinicGrower and what we do. And we'll get into in the next couple of minutes. Okay, so let's actually just get into the good stuff right now. So the solution is simple in concept. You need more leads, better quality prospects, and you need a system to turn these prospects into patients and keep the system working and working to generate more profits. And here's how a system like that works. The first step is identify quality prospects and qualified prospects. Facebook and Instagram targeting provides demographic targeting. It allows you to target based on, age, gender. You can even go into some interests. And we also use an extra filter, a proprietary technology to help identify the highest quality prospects based off of their level of interest in your aesthetic and cosmetic procedures. And guys, nobody else has this. You see, this gives you an immediate advantage by knowing which prospects to focus on and which prospects to not to focus on and save your resources on. Now, step 2, to attract the right patient, we educate and attract qualified, targeted new patient leads. And we lead with education. We believe that educating the prospects on your practice and the benefits of your practice and providing something of value and an incentive for them to take action is what's key. And we see this working. Now, we use things like quizzes, ebooks, and value videos to give before we get. And that's crucial, guys, because people want value. They expect it today up front. And number 3, once we provide value and incentivize these prospects to get in touch, we capture all new patient lead information and deliver it instantly to your customized tracking sheet and into your inbox also, just like the example of the tracking sheet that you can see here below. And this is crucial to see how many leads you are getting and also to track the follow-up process, which we're going to discuss here in a few minutes. Now, number 4, okay, our clients love this part. And this is when we get the prospect to actually apply for their consultation. Now, think about that for a minute. Can you see how powerful this is? You see, when we actually build the authority of your practice and make the patient comfortable, then they become happy to apply for a consultation, actually apply to get treated by you, and they won't want to miss out. And number 5, and this one is crucial as well, the fortune is in the follow-up. In fact, 80% of all sales happen between the 5th and 12th contact, and tenacity pays off big time here. You see, in today's world where everyone is so distracted and attention rates are at an all-time low, proper, consistent follow-up is essential, and it's essential to the success of your practice. Your prospects must be reminded. They must be followed up with systematically. And in most practices, improving this one thing could increase profits by 20, 30% or more. And we just cannot rely on people to take care of that today because we're all distracted. We've all got so many things to do. So now from working with other practices, we get it. Follow-up isn't easy. And so we automate the process to follow up with leads up to 12 or more times. And if they don't respond, we're going to keep contacting them until we do get a response because, again, people are distracted and they want to be reminded, need to be reminded as to the reason they got in touch with you in the first place. And we do this in a casual, personalized way that gets response. On the right here, you can see an actual example of this follow-up system in action. And as soon as an online lead comes in, we greet them with an email in their inbox, a text message that they can reply to and that you can reply to, and we drop them a nice, warm, welcoming voicemail from you. You see, we personally connect with them with multiple touch points so that we can get a response and get them scheduled for a consult, which is the reason that they've been curious and getting in touch in the first place. We'll also work hand in hand and train your front desk on when they need to step in and get these people scheduled. Now, the results of all this are that you get more leads and more prospects that get followed up with systematically to turn them into patients. So you can see that from doing this, you generate consistent profits. And by implementing a plan like this, you can expect to at least double your current results. That's right, guys, double what you're currently doing. Now, earlier, I promised you a special bonus if you made it here, and this is pure gold. You see, right now, so many practices are missing out on profits because they're not doing this one thing, and I'm going to share the strategy with you right now. So here's how you can add an additional 15 to 75, maybe more appointments by next week for $0 in ad spend. That's right, guys, for $0 ad spend for free. To understand exactly how this works, you need first of all to ask yourself this question. What if you could reach out to each person in your database and engage in a one-on-one conversation with them, knowing that nearly 100% would hear what you had to say? So think about that for a moment, okay? What if you could personally roll out the red carpet to as many individuals in your database as you wanted to, make them feel special and invite them to come back in for a VIP experience, where we sell them something at that stage, of course. So let's take a quick look at how this might look from a revenue standpoint. So let's say you might have 2,000 names, email addresses, and phone numbers in your database, and you probably have more. And let's say we do a gift certificate or a VIP offer to make them feel special. If you, on a very conservative standpoint, only get like a low 5% response, then that would be 100 appointments scheduled. And from 100 appointments, if we can get only 70% to show, then that will be 70 in-person appointments. And from 70 appointments, we expect to close 80%. That's 56 sales, guys. And from 56 sales, they're sales that wouldn't have occurred otherwise, okay? So this is basically money that's, it's on the floor and it needs to get picked up. And let's say that the average sale price, from those sales was about $300, and that's easily done with a Botox package, laser hair removal. We're talking even more when we look at the high ticket procedures, but you're looking at a revenue generation of $16,800. And again, this doesn't even count any upsells, repeat visits, or referrals, and revenue skyrockets when you sell higher ticket procedures like cool sculpting or some of the the higher ticket procedures that you have to offer. Okay, so when you take a look at your current database of patients and clients, maybe you're emailing them a newsletter or something like that. Well, what if you could send each person on your list a one-to-one personalized text message? And think about that for a minute. Just have a look at your phone, which is either in your pocket or on your desk. When that lights up, you're looking at it, you're checking out that message, and that's a fact, it's a statistic, because our text messages have 97% open rates. Email is closer to 30%. 90% of texts are read within 3 minutes. And just think about how many more appointments you can schedule by doing this. And again, this is done in a casual, conversational way, as if receiving a text message from a friend. And guys, if you're not doing this, then you should be, okay? Or else you're leaving money on the table. And with our system, it's so easy to do this, okay? So can you see how this can help your practice if you're getting those extra appointments every month? If you've got a systematic way to generate the leads, follow up, get people scheduled, your front desk will love you. And how would you like to inject this kind of fresh revenue and profitability into your practice as early as next week? So in a nutshell, that's what we have. And you've just learned about the system where we have to attract patients now and attract more patients now to increase the profitability of your practice. We've had a look at generating new patient leads, automatically filtering these leads to attract the highest quality patient prospects to apply for their appointments. I'd be happy to do so. We've looked at automating the follow-up process to produce a higher show rate, how to generate additional client and patient appointments for free, and how to systematically grow profitability in your practice. And when you follow our system, we guarantee results, or quite simply, you don't pay us. Oh, and one more thing, we are HIPAA compliant. We realize that other agencies may not be, but we take this stuff very seriously. And now for the best thing, most of this actually runs in the background with its hands off. We provide a done-for-you service while you focus on growing your business and focus on your business without being necessarily in it. Okay, so how do you decide if this is right for you? Just ask yourself, do you want a proven system to generate consistent new patient opportunities within days? Do you want higher quality leads? Would you like to attract prospects who are actually willing to apply for a consultation? Do you want to see a higher show rate for appointments? And how about, would you like to get additional client-patient appointments for free starting as early as next week? And do you want a way to systematically increase your profits? And by the way, are you okay with guaranteed results? If you are, then hang with me for just a minute and see if you should reserve a spot with us, because we're looking for 2 more dream clients this month. We focus on getting client results, so we're not able to take on any more than 2 clients this month. And that's because we need to maintain the quality of work that we do for our clients. Again, we're not a big box shop. It's myself, my wife, and our small team, and we pay attention to all of our clients to make sure that they get the results that they deserve. Okay, so let's quickly discuss, who this might be a good fit for. This could be a good fit for you if you're a cosmetic practice or a med spa owner already in business and looking to grow. This is key. You have to value helping others and getting them results above everything else. And you know that you and your staff are great at what you do, and you truly believe that you can dominate your market. You have to have the capacity for an additional 10, 20 plus patients this month. And this is for business owners willing to follow our system and trust the process. Guys, this is not going to be for you if any of this resonates. It's really not for anyone who does not truly believe in helping other people, okay? And it's definitely not for anyone who's not serious about growing their practice by another 6 or 7 figures. And it's just not going to be for people who are not prepared to take action to get results. And knowing that we're a good fit is crucial, because this is a true partnership to get results. and we've got a strict no jerk policy. We only work with people that want to grow their practice and profits ethically. So what are the next steps? Well, it's easy. Just fill out the form on this page first of all, and then pick a time that works for you for a call with, with us or one of our team. And that's it. Just fill out the form on this page, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the other side.